So we gonna push, we pushing. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. So welcome to, it's your girl, Quita on Monday. Bring it in Monday. So, oh my goodness, it's your girl, Quita for Real Resilient Conversations. And let me just tell y'all, today was a day to start off the week. You hear me? Hey, love. How you doing, Audrey? It has been a week, but let me tell you about Real Resilient Conversations. If this is your first time joining, what we do is we take real unique topics. I mix it up. I do a little wordplay, and we talk about resiliency and how to make your life, how to empower you to make your life more resilient, how to get back and help somebody else, pull somebody else up out the rut and help them become more real resilient, more real and more resilient with themselves on how they can grow, right? So today we are talking about leveling up. Woo. All right, so y'all heard level up. Y'all was like, oh, she gonna do the dance out. Level up. And then I was like, my body can't. Hey, Julian, what's up, big brother? Hey, and my sister. Okay, what up, y'all? So, look, I know that y'all thought I was gonna do the level up dance, but that's about all you get is this right here. I can't even do all that. My arms get tired. That's probably what I need to be doing. So, let me just tell y'all, what did it mean when y'all heard it? What was some of the things that went through your mind when you heard level up? Because I know y'all was like, okay, all right, level up. She gonna do it. She gonna teach us about leveling up. Most of y'all already know how to level up. All I'm doing is I'm here as your reminder, right? Simply that, just your reminder. And to look at some of the areas in your life that is lacking a little bit of leveling up and trying to figure out why it's lacking. Right, upgrading your life, good. Upgrading your life, that's a broad statement, right? So just to try and not try to eat the whole elephant at one time, let's look at some of the smaller things in life, okay? Let's take little chunks at it instead of the whole thing. So we'll be talking about leveling up. Let me go first. Right? Leveling up means going just a step further than you were yesterday, than you were today, than you were, see, I knew you thought about the dance. All my dance people, y'all be thinking about, about dancing. But yes, going to the next phase in life is good. Yes, Audrey. So when you're talking about leveling up, usually it's just, for me, I just want to be better Quita than I was yesterday, today. And tomorrow I want to be better than I was today, if that makes sense. So I am looking at being in competition with myself. I could really care less what's going on with everybody else. That's nice, girl. You coming up. Pray for you. Glad to hear it. High five to you. I'm right there. I'm going to root for you. But really, I am focused on what can I do to grow and develop myself to make myself better for the next day. Because my leveling up should be in competition with myself. What can I do today to be better than I was yesterday? What can I do to grow as an individual, right? And as a unit, because before you can be with someone else, all right, or before you can be in a partnership, a relationship, a friendship, and try and help somebody else, really you need to be growing yourself. And sometimes while you are growing and pulling yourself up, you're pulling somebody else with you. Like, come on, let's make this happen, right? So for me, I already know I'm lacking in this organization thing, kind of like that self-care thing. That self-care, organization, even getting prepared for retirement, y'all. I got a year and 7 months, and I am really not as prepared as I thought I would be at this point in my life. Hey, Sandra, how you doing, girl? So to be prepared for, hey, Oscar, to be prepared for the next level of my life, I'm not prepared as I thought I should be. However, with my medical situation and my fibromyalgia, it's the best option for me at this point, right? So a year and 7 months, I really have to be buckling down on finances, on where I'm going to live, on how I'm going to live, on if I'm still going to have children, what that's going to look like, if I'm going to have a relationship, if I'm going to get married again. All of that is a part of leveling up for me. And that's also a part of being realistic about my level up. So I can't step up if I'm still crawling, because now I'm still trying to crawl up. Have you ever, this may sound bad, but if you met someone in a wheelchair and you tell them to step up, it's not something that they can literally do. So you have to be realistic about your goals, right? So if I say, I need you to step up up here to the third step, but I know that you are wheelchair bound. Is that a realistic goal? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. However, if I am saying, what can we do to get you to the next level? So whatever that level is for you, because everyone's level is different, right? We're not all on the same level. We're not all on the same chapter in life. We are all at different places in our life. So we really should be focusing on looking at some of the things in our life that can grow us and can develop us and can move us to the next portion in our life. All right. So let's talk about some of those things. So I see that y'all was talking about the next phase in life. I see you saying upgrading your life. So what about your goals, your skills, your talents? What did you start even in 2021? In January, you said, this is what I'm going to start. This is what I'm going to do. What did you start? And now, where did it go? Maybe your goal was to start saving a certain amount of money, or your skills and talents was to, I don't know, maybe you're talented in photography. Maybe you are skilled in, hey, Drew, maybe you're skilled in communicating. What if you're skilled in giving hugs? Whatever your skill is, whatever your talent is, are you giving that? And if you aren't, why not? What is holding you back, right? What made you, pop and fizzle? What made your goals and your talents fly away, fizzle away? You gave up on it, right? What about businesses? All right, so what's hindering you from pushing you forward with your business? For me, it's time management. I started a bead and body cream line, and it just fizzled out. I got consumed with work and school and my YouTube channel, and just trying to take care of my day-to-day, house chores. It fizzled out. So what could I do to level up, right? To get myself at a place to where I was focusing on my business, but focusing on me at the same time. I had to be mindful of my energy. With my fibromyalgia, it is very draining, right? So a lot of the times I run out of energy before I can get to the next thing that I'm like, okay, when I get home, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. And by the time I get home, I'm like barely on X. I'm like half a Y. Z just ain't going to happen. So if I got to take a shower and I got to cook, something else not happening. If I got homework and I got chapters to read, something else not going to happen. It's the same thing in life for everyone. There's always going to be something. If you got children and you got to take care of children. If you got fur babies, you got to take care of them. They got to walk. They got to eat. You understand what I mean? So your business does not necessarily have to have an LLC attached to it. Your business can be your children. Your business can be your housework, right? So when you think about friendships and relationships, if they are not pushing you, your friendships, your intimate relationships, your business relationships, if they are not pushing you, they are drowning you and they are a hindrance. So it is time for you to go to the next level and release those people who no longer serve you a purpose. And I know that sounds bad when you say, what can you do for me? But not necessarily what can you do for me, but what are you doing in order to help us to get to the next level? And later on, we're going to talk about partnerships later on in a little bit. But I really want y'all to hear what I'm saying when it's time for friendships. Some friendships that you grew up with, you like, oh no, I can't have you there. And even I've heard my sister say it before. She said, where I'm going, I can't take certain people with me. And I'm like, you got that right. She said, because where I'm going, I can't have that type of environment, right, encircled all about me, because then their connection is now going to be who I am. They are going to associate what they're doing with who I am. And who I am is no longer that person. And I had to say, sometimes you got to remind folks who you used to be ain't who you are now, right? Amen. Because at some point, we will give all that we have to our friendships and our relationships, and then we'll lose out on ourselves. I have heard so many people say that they have given so much of themselves in their relationships that they no longer take care of themselves. That to me is a problem, right? Don't give so much of you that you forget who you really are. You change for what they want you to be, and then you forget who you are and what you have to give and what you have to offer for yourself first. So it is self-preservation. My grandma always fussed at me. It's self-preservation. Are you taking care of yourself before you try and take care of somebody else? What are you doing to grow yourself, to help yourself, before you are trying to grow and help somebody else? Even when my therapist was like, it is good to see you helping other people in the midst of you helping yourself, right? We have to help. We got to build somebody else up while we're still building ourselves. So while I'm building my house, I'm doing it brick by brick. I'm like, oh, girl, here goes some extra cement for your house. Here you go. You need some more bricks. I got some extra. Help to build someone else up at the same time while you are building yourself, right? Sister Sandra, girl, I love you. So, all right, look, what about traveling, y'all? That's a part of leveling up. Look, you see my travel, this is still I'm envisioning it, right? I am praying and wanting it and telling God where I want to be, right? If I want to be on vacation, guess what? Did COVID stop you? That's all right. You didn't get vaccinated because you like, that ain't it. That's okay. Guess what you can do? You can be creative. Start going to the next city over. Learn about the city. Start going to some different beaches, a couple of hours away or whatnot. Do some of that. Do some staycations. Learn more about where you stay. Start to do some touring. Go and look at some museums. Be creative. But to level up, if that is part of your leveling up for yourself, that was one of your goals, was to go and travel more, see more, then guess what? Do that. It doesn't have to be overseas all the time. I know we love to go overseas, right? Because I'll be like, oh, let's go to Jamaica. Let's go to Aruba. Let's go all these places. Let's go to Greece. Let's go to France, wherever, right? We want to go to all these different places. However, if you, right, you want more stamps in your passport. Me too. So if that is holding you back, be creative, right? Be adventurous. If it's going to take you 2 hours, 3 hours away, but you're getting ready to experience a whole new part, then let's do it. Look at you already trying to plan overseas trip. All of us didn't get the vaccine. Pam, I'm going to get you. So, what about finances? Because now we talk about traveling. That means we got to talk about finances. So have we been diligent with our finances? Have we started saving? Do we have a budget? Are we working a second job to pay off those bills? Are we overspending due to stress? Overspending due to stress is a real thing. You hear me? So look, next month I'm going to Vegas with my family because we're doing a family trip for my birthday, and I am super excited. But my budget kind of got splashed, right? It has. It's like, oh, no more budget. And then, right, Amazon is getting all my money. Amazon, what is it? Fashion Nova, Blush, Wish. Everybody's getting my money. All because either I'm excited or I'm stressed, right? Excitement and stress kind of sometimes are interchangeable when it comes to life. And then we end up overspending. But we got to look at our finances and be realistic with ourselves to say, if I'm going to level up and get to a better place in my finances, I'm going to have to be diligent and show myself approved with my finances if I want my finances to grow, right? So get yourself in a finance class. Get you an accountability partner. I can't ask Pam because she's going to be like, girl, just get it. I can't ask Ebony because she's showing up be shopping. Audrey, I think Audrey's a little bit more hardcore. She'll stick to it a little better than me. But so get you an accountability partner. Somebody that's going to be right there with you to hold you down, to say, girl, we spending too much money. We got goals, right? All right. So what about self-esteem? I know you're the wrong person, Ebony. I know. That voice said probably. Hey, Chris. All right. So what about self-esteem? So self-esteem is something when I say I wanted to level up. So at one point, I felt like my self-esteem level was so low. I didn't like how I looked. I was self-conscious about how I looked. And this was 30 pounds lighter than what I am now. Probably 35 pounds lighter than what I am now. And I was super self-conscious because I felt like I wasn't attractive enough. I felt like nobody wanted me. I felt I had all of these negative thoughts going on in my head, right? And then I thought maybe I should start trying to get some pictures and look at myself in a different way. So I started modeling, and my modeling wasn't always up to par, so to speak. However, that was the times that I felt sexy. That was the time that I felt appreciated. That's the time that I started to say, maybe I am a fine girl. Maybe I am a bad mama jamma. My name is Brick Ham. Okay, because you a bad mama jamma. A whole brick house. Ow. But it took that, and then it took a reversal of the way that I was going in order for me to say, and you are still beautiful if you don't show all of your curves. And you are still beautiful if you don't have everything out. And you are still beautiful if X, Y, and Z, right? Thank you, Will. So then I had to look at myself and say, what are you so focused on? What is holding you back from appreciating who you are, for loving who you are? And whoever or whatever was in your ear that told you that as a little girl, because it's usually the little girl or little boy in us that we are fighting against, right? The negative things that we heard or bad relationships that we've been in that have told us something negative or opposite than what we are. Right? So when you are looking at building up your self-esteem, going to the next level of your self-esteem, then sometimes you got to start taking pictures of yourself. You got to start doing some selfies whenever because the next thing I'm going to talk about, you're going to understand, right? Once you dress up and you feel good, I'm like, when you look good, you feel good. That's my philosophy. I'm going to stick with it. But on days that I am hurting, right? But I know I have somewhere to go, I get dressed up, I put on my hats, and I'm like, okay, girl, you doing it. Oh, yes, okay. Put that thing together. Okay, look at your, okay. Makeup on, ready to go. Let's do this. What I'm doing is I am appreciating myself. I don't have anybody else but me to look in the mirror and say, who are you, right? Who are you? And then if I have to do affirmations, so I started doing self-affirmations. I started looking up ways to make myself feel appreciated. And I realized that it was because I didn't feel appreciated that I was not leveling up with how I looked at myself. I had to tell my cousin, she said, why you always got to wear makeup all the time? And I said, because on days that I don't feel like I appreciate myself, if I put these eyebrows on, these lashes on, I don't care if I don't put nothing else but lashes on. I'd be like, oh, let's go. I'm going to have a mask on anyway. All they going to see is these eyes. They look good. So, thank you, Casey. So you got to look at what is holding you back from building up your self-esteem, for going to the next level and feeling confident about yourself. Once again, going back to that relationship thing, you can't be in a relationship with somebody and help to build up your man or your woman until you feel good about who you are, right? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Whoever God blesses me with, that man is going to be good to go. Because I'm still going to be loving and blessing him and telling him how amazing he is, how fine he is, every opportunity I get. You hear me? I'm like, hey, boy, you looking good tonight? Okay. Go ahead, boy, do that thing. Go walk it out. Yeah, come on back, come back. Okay, never mind. You look good. You know why? Because I am so confident in who I am that I can give all of that love back to whoever I'm with, because they deserve that and more. You understand what I mean? You never want to give so much of you that you are depleted. And I do that quite often, because then I haven't had the chance to recharge myself. Or if you don't have anyone pouring back into you, okay, you have to have someone pour back into you. So just like on the spiritual side, when virtue leaves you, you have to have someone to put virtue back into you, to tell you that you're amazing, to tell you how much they appreciate you, to tell you how much they adore you, to tell you how magnificent of a parent you are, to tell you how magnificent of a business owner you are, to tell you how magnificent of a minister you are. Whatever it is that you are doing, if you ain't doing nothing but greeting people at Walmart, honey, you doing a good job. And can't nobody do it like you. When I walk in there and I see somebody doing a good job, I say, thank you so much for what you do. And they not doing nothing but ringing up my groceries, but I'm like, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to bring joy to my day by ringing up my groceries. And it's like, oh, right? What are we doing to change someone else's self-esteem to build them up? I have no worries in building up myself, because I already know that what I'm giving is not anything of lack. It is everything of pure joy. So I don't mind giving that back. Am I losing y'all over here? Okay, no, I'm still there. So, all right, so let's talk about career. I'm running on my time. So when I'm talking about careers, are you being promoted? Are you looking at new jobs? Are you looking at new positions? Are you looking at new challenges? Right? When you're trying to level up with your career, are you challenging yourself to grow? Are you getting promoted? Are you getting in new positions? Are you learning new challenges? Are you challenging yourself? Because you know what happens when we don't get challenged? We get bored. I know there's a lot of people that like routine, but you still want a little bit of challenge with your routine, right? You get bored, and then when you get bored, what happens? You stop putting forth effort. And I realize that even in the job that I'm in right now as a flight chief and overseeing all of the phase 2 programs for teaching, I don't even have a chance to get bored because it's always some different hurdle I have to get over every day, it seems like. So look at your career. What are you doing to grow your career, to go up in your career? Okay, so for example, Casey's on here. Casey sells essential oils. Casey is busy with selling these essential oils, right? Ebony is on here too. She sells essential oils too. I know that they are on it, right? Because essential oils are a part of healing. It's a part of helping. So then all they're doing is putting out information about how we can help and grow and develop, right? Because essential oils have so much healing power, just like natural plants and herbs have healing power. The essential oils world is doing the same thing. So then what are they doing? They are telling people how wonderful they are, how amazing they are, how beautiful they are, and how this can change their world. You know how many business owners get more customers simply by telling their customers how amazing they are, by appreciating their customer base, right? If you appreciate your customer base, I promise you, if you have a business and you have not taken the time out to appreciate your customer base, I promise you, you are losing out on more customers simply because you are not taking the time out to appreciate them. Listen to what I tell you. All right. So what about your spiritual walk? So your spiritual walk, if you have not looked at how you're getting closer to God or your relationship or whatever your spiritual walk is, right? How can you level up in that based on where you were yesterday? What can you do better to grow yourself, to develop yourself, to become a better you, right? So on a spiritual level, when you are enlightening yourself, when you are focusing and meditating and reading your word and trying to get a deeper understanding of where you are to go, what are you doing to level yourself up? Are you sacrificing some time? Are you getting up early in the morning to pray? Are you getting up, or are you staying up late to read? Are you listening late at night to hear and listen and focus, right? And tune in, right? What are you doing to grow your spiritual walk? Wisdom and experience is something I cannot teach, right? Wisdom and experience is something that you will learn in order to grow. And to level up, you have to go through these experiences. Tests and trials come to make us strong, right? But it is to level us up. You cannot level up. You cannot grow stronger. Now, if you look at bodybuilders, you cannot grow stronger without hurting a little bit. You're going to lift and you're going to hurt. You got to run. Them legs going to hurt. My thighs going to hurt. My back going to hurt. My everything going to hurt. But it's to get stronger, is what they tell me, at least. Yeah. The experience that you have to go through, the tests and trials you have to go through before you can get to the place of growing, of developing, of healing, of going to the next level is wisdom and experience. All right. So leveling up is something that you already know. I'm just here to remind you to keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself, pushing. Push past the hard times, push past the frustration, push past the obstacles because they will come. I'm just here to push you to become your greater self. You are already magnificent who you are. However, I want to see you be even more magnificent. I want to see you grow even the more so, right? Right, Lonnie? It is time. It's time to level up, right? So how many people here remember Super Mario? Y'all remember Super Mario Brothers? All right, so Super Mario Brothers, what happened? There was always a challenge or an obstacle he had to go through, and each level was a new challenge, right? So then he had to jump around, he had to go through, he had to run. He had no short legs like me, so he had to run, jump, boom, had to jump, had to leap, and then if he did the right things, he got to grow a little bit for a little while longer, right? He had to get a little bigger sometimes. Oh, okay, now we crunching on stuff a little easier. And then it's sometimes, now that time is up. Now you back down a little low. So, kind of like in life, when things are going good, you like, yeah, let's do this, right? And then when times are low, you like, yeah, let's do this. We gonna do this. Right? But Super Mario, he still went through, right? And there was times in there where he didn't always pass the level, and he had to repeat the level. How many of y'all know that sometimes in life we have to repeat lessons? We have to repeat levels in order for us to get to the next level. We have to understand the place that we're in, right? I have to trust the process in order for me to be elevated to the next level. So that means I gotta go through some obstacles. That means I gotta go through some frustration. That means I gotta go through some hurt. That means I gotta go through some pain. If you think about relationships, all relationships are good, but guess what? It is to teach you how to level up. If you were only in one relationship, do you really know how to take care of your partner? Possibly, but maybe not. Maybe you haven't learned some things because you didn't have the opportunity to have to go through some challenges and some situations, right? But sometimes he had a friend. What was his name? Luigi, right? So Luigi was there sometime to do what? To help him to get there. So Luigi gonna knock down some stuff for him. Sometimes he gonna knock down some stuff for Luigi. It's the same thing, which is what I'm doing here. I am empowering you to elevate you as far as leveling up. I'm just here to show you how to be more resilient in your levels, right? And showing, it's kind of like the cheat codes when it comes to games. I'm just helping to give you the cheat codes. If you didn't know, now you know. Now I'm sharing it with you because I might be your Luigi right now. At this point in your life, maybe I'm your Luigi, and I'm helping you to get to the next level because I am here. Whatever obstacles are in your life that you need to overcome, whatever they may be, just know you always got somebody that's willing to be right here to push you through, to walk with you, to climb with you, to be like, girl, okay, I don't know, we got these bills, girl, but we gonna make it. We got to figure out how we gonna put food on the table for these kids, but we gonna make it. We got to figure out how we gonna get promoted, right? Okay, how we gonna make it to the next level. Either way, we are here. I'm your Luigi, and it's gonna be times where your Luigi ain't there. It's just you. It's just you, right? When it's just you, sometimes you just gotta keep running. You still gotta fight through those demons, those battles, those monsters. You gotta knock out some fish, some frogs, some birds, whatever it might be. Whatever those are equate to the things that's going on in your life, keep running. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep leveling up. Keep leveling up. Whatever the obstacles are in your life, keep leveling up. So whatever is holding back, let me know how I can help. I am here for you. I am not just here every 2 weeks just to talk to y'all, just to preach to y'all. I am here in support of you, right? I am here to... Oh, Bowser. Oh, yeah, Bowser was. Oh, I want to be a Bowser. I feel like I can be like a Bowser. Now I'm thinking about Donkey Kong. You don't pay me no mind. All right, so your growth is simply what matters to me. Seeing you level up matters to me. So until June 7th, June 7th is our next one, y'all. We're going to be talking about role play. I know. I think it's a song to go with that. The R&B side. I know it's a song called Role Play. Y'all pray for me. So... So, we're going to be talking about role play on 7 June. Make sure you join me same time, same place, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here, every 2 weeks. Talking about role play is going to be next week. I'm sorry, next 2 weeks. All right, so until we meet again, y'all, I know I went over my time by 2 minutes, but I started 2 minutes late, so I guess I'm still on time. Until we meet again, love, peace, and joy, and we are out of here. See y'all later.